Kennedy. We know 4 shots hit Kennedy.
Thank you. Nothing from the sewers, though, and that's a joke.
Yeah, right. The sewers or the Secret Service behind him shot it. You know, those things are ridiculous.
We have another question here.
Rob, thanks. I know that you, like most here, are great supporters of Israel, but there's a transition from JFK to LBJ, where LBJ reversed a lot of Middle Eastern policies. He green-lighted the Six-Day War, something most of us believe JFK would have never done. He did not enforce JFK's order for the Israeli lobby to register as foreign agents, and he looked the other way as Israel acquired nuclear weapons, which JFK was aggressively opposing. Is this a path that merits some investigation?
It might very well, but I think what merits more investigation and what we know is we can't say for sure that Kennedy would have gotten us out of Vietnam, but what we can say for sure is that he wrote a memo that said 1,000 troops out that year and the rest of military involvement in Vietnam out by the end of 1965. We know that that happened. We also know that when Johnson became president, he reversed that and said, we will now go into Vietnam, and he escalated the war. Now, would Kennedy have done that? We don't know, but we do know that the hardliners in the government, in the CIA, and in the military knew that Kennedy had issued that directive, that memo. And that's what they're basing it on. They don't know what he's going to do, but they think he might try to not go into Vietnam and try to not stem communism. That they know for sure. And so they're motivated to do what they did. Listen,
Sir?
Johnson did a lot of great things domestically, but on a foreign policy level, he was lacking.
Mr.
And not
Reiner?
only lacking in terms of what he did in Vietnam, but I believe that the assassination of Kennedy was the beginning of the big divide that happened in this country, and we are now more divided than we ever were. And it happened there because he might have gotten us out of Vietnam, but we wound up in Vietnam. That divided the country, and the division has only gotten worse since then.
Sir, if I could just recommend for your research a book, The Unspoken Kennedy Truth by Laurent Guyénot. You can find a link to it at website anidealivesOn.net. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I think we may have time for